Hi everyone, in the last video we looked at building our own stack as well as using it and how it worked. In this video we're going to be using the stack that we built and we are going to use it to reverse data, so just some numbers, and we're also going to use it to reverse a string. So let's start by importing the stack that we made in the last video. So from stack import stack. Okay. So let's just make a list of data, which will just go 1 through 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So this is the data that we're going to be reversing. So let's first initialize our stack. And then let's go before, which is just an empty string. And then after, which is also an empty string. So these are the two strings that we're going to be printing out in the end. The before one will be this list of numbers converted into a string, and in the after it'll be this list of numbers converted into string but backwards. So let's first construct our before string. For num in data. So we will go before plus equals string num, we'll just convert it into a number, plus comma, and stack dot push num. So what's happening through, it's going through each number in data and it's adding it to our before string and then separating by a comma, and then that number is also being added to the stack. So once all the numbers in data have been cycled through, our stack is now filled with all these numbers. So now we can just pop all the numbers off of the stack and print them out in reverse. So while not stack dot is empty, because remember we had this method that we defined for the stack that will return true or false if the stack is empty or not. So it will continue to go while the stack is not empty. The not, because if the stack is empty, it will return true. And that is the case we want to stop at. We will add it to our list. So plus equals, convert it to a string, and we will stack dot pop, which takes the top element off the stack and returns it. And then we can add our comma, and there we go. So now we have constructed our two, strings, before and after. Before should be forward and after should be in reverse. So now let's just print them out. Print before and print after. So let's save this, and then we'll go Python 3, and this is data reverse. Run that. Oh boy, can't spell. After. There we go. There you go. So the before printed out 1 through 9, and then the after printed out 9 to 1. So there you go. That's how you can reverse a list of data using a stack. So the second example we're going to do in this video is the string reversal. So this example is going to be fairly similar to the previous example, just using a string instead. So from stack import stack, and then we need to create our two strings. So one will be forward equals, and the string we're going to print out is never, odd, or even. And you'll see why we picked that after. Backwards, and this is just an empty string. Okay, so let's create our stack, our instance of the stack. So first we will cycle through all of the characters in our forward string. So for char in forward, we want to push, we want to stack dot push the character onto the stack. So this is going to go through each character in this forward string one by one and add it to the stack. So N, then E, then V, and so on. So then once the stack is full, we can do the same thing while not stack.is empty. So while the stack is not empty, we will build our backward string, which will just be stack.pop, and we need to convert that to a string. There we go. So that should build our two strings, and now we will print them out. So print forward and print backward. So let's just save that, and now we will go Python 3, and we will go string. Oops, we forgot to add to the string. So our forward string is never odd or even, and then you can see that it printed out backwards, so never odd or even. And I picked this string just because it's the same both ways. So that's it for this video. Just a reminder that you can find this code on my GitHub, which I will link down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. As well as if you're not subscribed already, be sure to do so you don't miss out on future videos. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.